all my clothes. This is what's next in the bag, but let me show you how I got my clothes in here. Okay, so I think this is going to be a good one on clothing. So here's what I'm going to be doing and wearing. So right off the bat, I'm always going to be wearing one of these sets of shorts and sun shirts that I have. Of course, I've got some other layers I can use when I need them, but I've spent enough time on the Appalachian Trail in 2022. I feel very comfortable that, most of the time I'm going to be in shorts, a sun shirt, of course, underwear, socks, and then toe socks. Again, I'm doing everything I can to help my feet. So I'm going to take this right off the bat because I'm going to be wearing this one with those things. So I bring a lot of people, I bring again another set of shorts and a sun shirt, but I also have um, my base layer, which is merino wool. I've got tops and bottoms. Um, I used them only 2 or 3 times on the AT, but there is enough threat of what the Appalachian Trail can do with weather conditions. I do feel comfortable with bringing them. Plus, they help with something else here in a minute. I'm going to show you. So, but I'm not someone who just brings extra one pair of socks and another pair of underwear. Look, I want to have the opportunity to be as clean as I can with underwear and have dry socks as much as I can. So, and then I've got some gloves. I didn't bring gloves on the AT last time. I really regret it because there were some mornings that my fingers were freezing. It was hard to pack up everything. But I love these gloves. Outdoor Research. They're not real thick, but they're going to do the job. And then I've got a beanie that it's an REI beanie that I brought with me in 2022. So again, I'm going to show you what's going to happen with all this. And then I've got this is new. I've had an REI puffy, but the people at Torrid hooked me up with this a Torrid jacket at Enlightened Equipment. Very excited about that to try this. I remember when Torrid came out, a while back. It was really a huge deal, but it's a little bit different than the feel that I'm used to. But it's definitely way lighter than the REI Puffy, and so I'm excited to test it. And I'm going to show you all this stuff together. One last thing, hats. So I'm gonna decide between two of the four hats, but I've ordered some hats. Ucan Outdoors, of course, is my brand, but I've got some that have a couple that have the AT 2024 on the back of them. I don't know if you can see that. And then also I have on a couple of these, I have public lands because I like to contribute to public lands. Again, they're a big part of my life and saving my life in the outdoors and hiking and how I've used them. But I will have at least 2, maybe 3 hats. Now, I'm going to show you real quick how I load all this up and the 2 different functions after I get this done. I'm going to be putting like the buff and then my uh, bandanas in here, depending on weather. And then I'm going to put my beanie in here. And then I'm going to put the gloves in here too. So I know where my beanie is, where the gloves are, and where my buff is, and my bandanas that again all work together mostly if it's as needed. All right, so all those go in here. Actually, my base layers are going to go in first because I just don't anticipate really using them much. And so they're going to go in first, so they won't be that accessible, but they're going to be in here nicely. In fact, this will probably work a little bit better. And then my clothes go in here, and I can separate them out a little bit if I just want to take my underwear and my socks. And then my other outfit. But this now, so there you go. That's how everything got, all my clothes got in this stuff sack. The great thing about this stuff sack also doubles as my pillow. So I love that. Anyways, all it does is just go right in the pack. And again, you can stuff it down in there. Then you can just smush it all the way down. You can see it's all the way down here. So that's the great thing. There you go. So please like and subscribe. Put any questions in the comments so I can answer them for you about anything around the clothes or how I'm packing the pack. And we'll see you on trail.